so much. Let the G.
Back, same day, same episode, same. It's Halloween still. But now we're gonna talk about.
Bro, Spooktober, bro.
Spooktober.
I mean, by the time this episode airs anyway, you know, Halloween will have just passed. It was in the middle of the week, so this still applies.
True.
Spooktober.
Matter of fact, depending on how long this turns out being, just put it like.
I was just saying, you can always, well,
just do
not
it like-
breaking the veil, but you can splice these shit since they're all spooky for Spooktober.
That's true. You can just do it before, or just drop it before like the actual episode.
Yeah.
Give them like something on Wednesday or something.
We'll cross that bridge when we get
We'll
there.
figure it out. Anyway, like Halloween, which is a time for scary movies,
Spooky shit.
spooky shit, spoopy shit,
Spoopy shit.
Spooktober.
Spooktober.
Obviously, the best holiday month of the year. No
One of
questions
them.
asked.
One of them.
No,
I don't care.
Real,
I don't care what anyone else says.
No, real talk. Fall and winter got the best holidays.
My birthday
Oh, I
was the
agree.
best holiday.
Certainly.
Fall and winter got the best holidays.
Certainly agree with that.
I'll agree because, you know, January doesn't have anything. February has the worst holiday of the year.
Wow.
Yeah, I went there.
Look, it's Spooktober. We're not even gonna get into that. So, the question of the day is, well, actually, we got two. But first question of the day is, what was the first horror movie you've ever seen?
Or the first one you remember watching.
Yeah.
Or the one that stood out to you the most.
I'll just say the first one that you vividly remember.
Who's first?
Who wants to start?
Who's first?
We'll go with The Man Not on Camera.
How dare. All right. So if we're talking the first one that had, like, the most impact on me, there's sort of, like, a weird story behind it. Because the first one I remember seeing, I never watched all the way through because I was too young to be able to sit through it. And it was Friday the 13th. I want to say part 6.
Dang,
That's actually hilarious.
You got
It is. It could, because it turns out to be my favorite of the Friday the 13th
You like
series.
6?
You was in the
The one where he comes back to the zombie and
I
Tommy Jarvis.
know-
Tommy Jarvis, bro. Yeah, 6 is the best.
I know each one of them.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying it's not a good one. I just didn't know that was your favorite.
It's my personal favorite. Out of
Part 7's my personal favorite.
really with the
Telekinesis,
yeah. Okay.
They had the better costume too, in my opinion.
I will say yes, but no. Like part 6 is the first one I attempted to watch, and the reason behind it is that my mom is a huge like slasher fan. Even though she'll probably tell you like depending on the day, she'll split between Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th, right? But the first one I tried to sit down and watch with her when I was like a little kid was Friday the 13th, and I could not get all the way through it. So like it scarred me from horror stuff up until I started slowly getting into Resident Evil 4, which again is a video game, but like it circles back because after that, the horror movie that really struck a chord with me after Resident Evil 4 was Dawn of the Dead.
Which is hilarious.
Right? Which just splintered off from Dawn of the Dead into me going back to the Friday the 13th series and Jeepers Creepers. Because it turns out Jeepers Creepers was my mom's, like, one of my mom's most favorite movies. So, like, between those three, they basically informed my taste in horror and in some ways my comedy.
I mean, I could definitely see the comedy aspect of that. I guess I'll go next since you named the aforementioned first horror movie I seen, which was Jeepers Creepers. And the story behind that was, for those who don't know, I grew up in rural Georgia, so near a bunch of fields. And hilariously enough, I seen the first Jeepers Creepers in a town called Stapleton, Georgia, which most people will not have heard of. And we were literally across from a cornfield.
Oh no!
I was 7. And my mom and a couple of adults decided to watch Jeepers Creepers. And boy, oh boy, when I tell you that shit scarred me for life. Well, not life. It scarred me all the way up until like middle school when I could finally take like scary movies, and then that didn't bother me. What really started me was Halloween. Those are the ones I could get into. Obviously, everybody knows Halloween's not crazy scary, but you know, that really is what started me on the horror phrase. But yeah, Jeepers Creepers got me as a kid because who the fuck wants to finish Jeepers Creepers and go out and see a fucking cornfield?
My next question to you is, which one do you think is better, 1 or 2?
2's my favorite one.
I love 2.
Yeah, because it was the combination of everything that I think they were going for in 2.
Yeah.
I think they really hit it on the head, and that's probably the best one to me.
All right. Cool.
Malcolm.
Well, me, I'm an old man, so I'm gonna let y'all know that the first horror movie that I made it through, because we weren't allowed to flinch and be like bitch about it. Hey, that Days Long Past was Candyman, the first Candyman, back in the day when you were afraid to go in the bathroom and say his name,
Yeah.
because that shit was it was an urban legend along with Bloody Mary. So Candyman and Bloody Mary, you would just never, or people would like, they would dare you to go in the bathroom and cut the lights off and close the door. They wouldn't let you out.
Bro, you gotta say it.
And bro,
Horrible.
my people is evil, so they'd be there and fucking hit the fucking.
All people's evil.
They
bro.
hit the breaker, so the lights don't come back on.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
dirty.
That's nasty.
Like hit the
That's
breaker, but
dirty.
that shit.
That is.
Cause from his backstory and reasoning, and how it just. Because it didn't matter who you were. If you did that shit, you just died. And I was like, that's why when they did the remake, I was like, nah, they're not gonna do it justice. Because it was so mysterious the whole film that when you finally get to see him at the end, it's like, oh shit, he's just a black guy with a fucking upper hand
Yeah.
with bees.
With bees.
And not to mention the fighting game. Was it the
Terrordrome?
Terrordrome, yeah.
Yo.
That shit is funny. He has an infinite.
Horrible.
Hey, but the Terrordrome is wild.
It's funny. Yeah, I will. No.
That and Hellraiser, the original Hellraiser series.
Hey man, shout out Hellraiser.
Lawnmower Man.
And shout out Tony Todd, because you know he got $26,000 for getting, because he got $1,000 for every time I got stung by a bee.
That's
Yo.
crazy.
No, those were real bees.
Oh shit.
No, those were real bees, and he got $1,000 for every time he got stung.
Imagine making a wish and it's just
Yeah.
monkey paw all the way. Like,
No, when I read that, I was like, yeah. And then the bees died afterwards, because like once you get stung by a bee, they die. So
he committed to the role.
So what about you, Dallas? What was the first horror movie?
the first horror movie, I think it's like 2 of them, because I was like young. I remember like the first horror movie I seen when I was 5. It was.
I do live next door freeway.
That's valid.
It was a Toy Story.
Is that a horror movie?
It depends how you interpret
It
it.
could be.
It depends. It depends on how you want to see it.
I mean, granted, Sid was doing some demented work.
Hey, brother.
That ain't what
That-
was
that-
it?
that baby- that
Small
baby head
Boy
spider?
Soldiers, Small Soldiers.
Oh my god, yes.
That,
I love Small
that could have
Soldiers.
definitely been considered a horror movie when they got to the fucking
I love
bedroom
Small
scene.
Soldiers, but nah. The first horror movie I seen was a dumb one, because it was. I mean, it's considered like a cult classic now, I guess, but it was Leprechaun 2, Back to the
Oh
Hood.
wow!
That was
Back
the first
to the
yeah,
Hood.
Back
Not
to the
even the
Hood.
Back to the hood.
The first
Yo.
one said it was Leprechaun 2, Back to the Hood.
Damn.
And I was like, this is kind of dumb. But man, that Leprechaun is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Just
because
don't watch
my cousins were watching it, and it was like, you can watch it. It's not really scary, like it's dumb. I was like 6, so I
Of
was
course
like,
this shit was scary.
I'm just seeing like this small person just going around killing people because he got his goal taken. I was like, kind of. But then as I got older, I was like, oh, never mind, this is just dumb. It's just dumb.
Remember when that guy got one of the gold pieces turned into a tooth?
Yeah, turned to a gold tooth. Got his whole top jaw ripped out. Bro, I remember when the Leprechaun got high, and then he killed that nigga with the bong.
Damn.
Oh my god.
It's such a dumb
It's been a
series.
while since I've seen any of the Leprechaun.
Nah, bro, Leprechaun is such a dumb
I think
series,
they got
bro.
all the way to like back to the 3.
Then he went to space.
Oh yeah, you can never not avoid.
No,
space.
bro,
Oh,
nobody.
there was a reboot.
I didn't watch the reboot, but I did see it. I didn't watch it though.
Oh my god.
But no, Leprechaun was It was one of the dumbest things I remember being scared of. But again, I was 6, so. I mean, but another movie I saw when I was younger was Gremlins. I know technically that's a horror movie, but when
Oh my God, it is technically.
no, it's a horror movie.
Oh my God, it is.
No, it's technically a
This
horror movie.
entire time, I always considered it like a dark comedy.
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
once thought of it as a
No,
horror
technically
movie.
it's a horror movie.
Yeah.
But when that old lady got flung out the window, and I saw that for the first time as a child, I laughed uncontrollably. I don't know why.
That's pretty dark.
No, bruh. Nigga, do you need to see that scene? Hold up. No.
I think I remember.
No. I gotta see. Bruh, I have to find it now.
Well, as he searches for that,
Bruh,
I think
it's-
you're right to
Ollie
get on
can-
it.
it's-
But what is your favorite?
No, Ollie can find it, but it's still, bro. Oh, God.
Yeah, we're gonna let you find it.
No, y'all keep going.
What is your favorite?
All right, so oh my God, this is a tricky question for me because like it'll shift.
Well, how about we do top 3?
Top 3.
And why? Top 3 and why?
Oh my God, this is a tough one for me. Okay, all right. So,
Well, hold on. He's showing me
oh my.
the funny instance of.
Don't feed him after dark, brother.
Don't feed him at midnight.
Yeah.
Don't get him wet.
The funny part is the don't get them wet part.
The demons. Lady.
Bro, what the fuck?
I can't.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take that back. Yeah,
See?
I could definitely see.
Dog, bro, being a child seeing that, nigga, that shit was funny to
Hilarious.
me.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That shit was hilarious.
Nigga, that's Home Alone levels of
Nigga,
stupid.
that shit was dumb.
Oh my God. Okay, but top 3 horror movies. See, this is a hard one for me because like there's so many I could list that like anyone would probably be like, yeah, I see that, and like here's the funny part: I'm not going to list any of the Friday the 13th movies for this one.
Well, I said franchises, so you could have just.
Franchises?
It's,
I'm not even going to do
it's all
that.
rolled into one.
Because there are
Yeah,
3
just
specific movies I always go back to. As much as I love, because I love Scream, the series, and that's more of a recent love. I love the Nightmare. I love the Friday. They're not my top 3, ironically enough. My top 3, my number 3 is Hatchet. Because like, as much as I love the Friday the 13th series, there's one actor who played Jason that like was really good, and he started in 7, I think. Kane Hodder.
Did he start at 7?
Yeah, he started in 7, did 7, 8, was in 9. I don't remember he was in X.
Yeah, it's the same actor for X.
Yeah, okay. So like he was, to me he was the best Jason. So whoever created the Hatchet series did the greatest job hiring him to be the monster for all 4 of the movies. So I was like,
Fishburne.
Hatchet is the one I always go back to just for
According
like
to
really
Wikipedia,
dumb, fun
Lawrence
slasher.
John Fishburne.
I'm just saying, it really is. My number 2 that I always go back to is Cabin in the Woods.
That is a very good one.
Like,
I like the whole premise of it.
right?
I like the premise of
It's
it.
a really good parody while still
Being his
a
own
horror
thing.
movie. So like I love what it does with that. And the first one, this is going to be a shot in the dark for anyone that doesn't know about this, but I love it because of the personal history behind it. Attack the Block.
I love
Attack the Block is
I love
great.
Attack
Yes.
the Block. I love Attack
And
the
my
Block.
personal history with it is I found it randomly while I was at college, whatever, and I was starting to hang out with Stan in the group.
Yeah, it was on Netflix.
Yeah, right. But like,
I made them watch it.
right. I think it was you that like really got me.
I watched it by myself because it looked that funny, and I was like, "Nigga, you gotta see this." And I made Stan watch it.
And then
You
like
know,
Stan
he
brought
made
it.
you watch
yeah. Oh my God. And
The
like I
affection.
never looked back since.
The
Even to the
switch,
point where like when I started collecting movies, like even just a small amount, that was the first movie I had to buy.
Hey, bro. No, real talk. Attack the Block is a very good. It's
It
very
really is.
It is.
Bro, it stars the young John Boyega.
Right?
Come
I didn't
on.
even realize that until like the Star Wars movies come out, and then like someone had to point out like, oh shit, yo.
The guy from Attack the Block, and Pacific Rim.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, he wasn't. I'm sorry. Attack the Block is still his greatest role. Like,
Hey, man, he need to re-attack the block.
All right, Daz, what about you?
Oh man, my top 3.
Top 5.
Let me. Dang, that's really like a hard question because I like.
You could do series. I mean, you could do a franchise instead of trying to signify one. But 3 separate, you know.
All right, I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna do Tales from the Hood.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's almost cheating because I meant the fact that's an anthology series.
Yeah, I know. No, that's the thing, bro. I can just because it's like 3 to 4 stories in one.
But I allow it though.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna do Tales from the Hood because I remember one specifically. The one everybody knows, the little dolls, the little zombie dolls with the old racist white dude,
Oh yeah.
and the dolls came out the painting and attacked them. It's classic.
Classic.
It's classic.
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 I'm gonna have to throw out some crazy ones just cause.
All right, number 2.
I got a couple in mind.
Number 2. It would probably be. Dang. It'd probably be like the OG Candyman.
OG
Okay.
Candy. Oh.
OG Candyman. Yeah, with Tony Todd as Candyman. And number 1, like my favorite horror movie. Dang. My favorite horror movie, if it comes like anytime. I don't know if this is considered a horror movie, but it'll probably be A Clockwork Orange. I don't know if that's considered horror, psychological thriller, toss up, whatever.
Honestly, even though there's a distinction, I always put psychological thriller under the umbrella of horror.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Because
Like,
horror is more general.
Yeah, I
and
would say like
psychological thriller is like very specific.
like that's what A Clockwork Orange is. It's a psychological thriller, and I love A Clockwork Orange. Stanley Kubrick is. I don't know what the fuck is up with him,
Brady is a start man.
but
He's a
his
man.
movies.
He's a madman.
I've never seen a bad Stanley Kubrick movie. So A Clockwork Orange is like my favorite psychological thriller. If it comes on right now, I'll watch it from start to finish. It is a very good piece of cinema.
All right, Malcolm, you got yours together.
Okay. The first one. As you can see, I had to Google it because I had the name was escaping me. But Event Horizon.
oh, that's
It had
I do
Lawrence
like
Fishburne.
Event Horizon.
That shit was super scary, super suspenseful, and the fact that they literally chopped the whole scene because it was so graphic that you could only see it in the director's cut.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I do remember that.
It's so fucked up that you can only see the scene in the director's cut, and it's just so scary, bro. I was like, oh my God, how did they even get to this point? But and once again, one of those films set in space. So once again, no one can hear you scream, and when it's just hell is infecting you with bullshit, don't listen to the voices, bro.
Definitely.
Don't listen to the voices, because clearly, like, bro, they had hell in the back seat, bro. And then the second one, which that's just a horror movie to me. It could be a psychological thriller, but 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That shit.
I've actually seen it.
That
I don't
shit,
think I've ever
Nah,
seen
bro,
that.
I don't want to be on the water.
bro.
So I'm with you on that, bro. That's
Who's
a
in that?
horror movie, nigga. I don't want to be on the water.
I mean,
I don't want to be on the water.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. 2018 movie. Was it?
Yeah, I don't think I've seen 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Why is it always something else? Bro.
Well, just go to your number one while you look for that. What is your number one horror movie, Bobby?
Number one, because it freaked me out for a long time, was the Ring. Because when you watch all of the films canonically, it's fucked up. and it makes the dark really fucked up to be in. Especially like I used to hate when the house would either be black or the fucking a door open or my closet's open, and I'm like, I'm fucking done. It's over. Like
Just gave
dark
up.
spaces, like
Just peering into the dark abyss, bro.
cause like bro, like between that one and The Grudge, which I had confused for like the longest time because I thought it was the same person. And I was like, yo, I was
Are
like,
you aware of the crossovers they had with that, making it even more confusing?
that's why I'm like, yo, this is fucked up. Cause the girl from The Ring is you're not blocking that. There's no way you're getting out of it. And I'm like, yo,
You know, at this point now, I need to like find those crossover movies, and we gotta watch them now.
I'm all for it.
it is just, it's fucked up. And I'm like, yo, because Ring Zero, I was like, it went from, hey, yo, this is kind of mysterious to, hey, yo, this is really fucked up, mysterious, and is unblockable.
Yeah, that's when you lose me at the unblockable, bro. I hate them shits.
But that's, bro, when all you have to do is watch this. How do you get a hold of the film? No one knows.
It is the peers.
But if you watch it,
No.
you die. It's beyond that. It don't matter where you are. Like The Grudge, it doesn't matter where you are.
It'll find you.
Broad day,
It'll find you.
snatch the nigga back through their hoodie, bro. How you die through your own hoodie?
Oh my god!
All right, Shaq, you got yours.
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to hit y'all with the. We'll go back and do an honorable mention. So I'm more basic than y'all niggas,
That's fine.
obviously.
That's it. Don't matter.
But at number 3, because I literally watch it every Halloween season, is the Scream series. I watch.
You got to.
Respectable.
I watch every Scream during the Halloween season.
Yo, Scream 6 was lit.
Scream 6 was bro. Scream 6 was amazing.
It was.
But yeah, so the Scream series, at number 2. Well, fuck it. I guess I will be basic. Like I said, I am the slasher fan out of most of us. So at number 2, yeah, bro, gotta go with my boy Mike, bro. My man Mike's
Gotta
really
be like Mike.
bro, gotta be like Mike, bro. Number 2, I'm gonna go with Mike. Mike is, like I said, the first horror movie I could actually finish. Matter of fact, I finished that. So I said middle school, yeah. So about 6th grade, I seen the first Halloween. It was like a Halloween marathon, and I watched. I think they played all the way up into The Curse of Michael Myers, which is the 4th one.
No, wait. No.
We have internet. We have technology.
Yeah, I think that's the 4th one. Because the first one, then the second one was.
Just Halloween 2.
Yeah, Halloween 2 in the
It was just
hospital.
straight up.
Was in the hospital. The 3rd one was with the niece.
No, the 3rd one was the Witches season. It was completely unrelated, period.
Facts. The 4th one was the niece.
Yeah.
So 5th one had to be the Curse of Michael Myers.
No, there are 3 movies involving the niece. It was like a semi-trilogy.
One of those, the Curse of Michael Myers includes the niece.
Right, but I can't remember if
which
that was
one.
a 3rd in that trilogy or not.
Hmm.
Hold on. Internet, guide me.
They always skip the witch season though.
Yeah, because it was so out of pocket.
I mean, it's kind of non-canon too. So. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Curse of Michael Myers is the 6th movie.
the 6th movie.
Yeah, because that's the one where the niece dies at the beginning.
Yeah. Yep.
And it was also the one where the plot, depending on which version you watch, is either really, really confusing or really, really shitty.
Well, we obviously know which way that went. Especially since they had to go back and now.
After well, there are multiple timelines, but what made it shitty is how the child of that movie was born.
Yeah. But, and my number 1 horror movie. Fuck. What would I have to give it to?
You got it, Shaq.
I'm trying to figure out, because we're going to go back and do honorable mentions. And I want to be something good instead of basic.
Oh, be basic.
Be
If it's your
basic.
favorite, it's your
I
favorite.
mean,
Yeah.
it'll be the Jason series.
Give us your history.
Well, obviously, the Jason series, just like with the Michael Myers series, I think I got into Jason. I first seen Freddy versus Jason.
That was the first introduction to Jason.
That's the first one I see.
Oh my god!
Like all
What
the way
hell of
through.
an introduction.
Yeah, that was the introduction. And matter of fact, I didn't see all the parts because obviously they used to play 6, 7, and X. They used to play 6, 7, and X all the time. Especially on Spike, they used to play those all the time. So I didn't really catch up with the whole franchise until probably beginning in college. And I watched all of them, chronological order. Jason Goes to Manhattan is
Hilarious.
that shit is hilarious.
It's hilarious, but
A black
first
man
Oh, it's
shot
bad.
fight.
the first half of the movie is super slow.
It is. But when we finally get to Manhattan, the shit is hilarious. Matter of fact, a lot of Jason movies are kind of slow.
Well, okay, so yeah, they're slow, but like 8 felt like a snail's pace for some reason.
Well, half the movie was on the boat, which was really slow. And then, the stuff didn't really start happening until we got into Manhattan. But yeah, so yeah, those are my basics. The slasher
film.
the slasher films.
Hey, bro, who don't love a good slasher though?
I'm just saying.
So give me one honorable mention, maybe a hidden gem that no one knows about.
Alright. So
Give us a synopsis.
I've got one.
I got my matter of fact, I'll go first.
Alright, go.
Mine is the Dollhouse Murders. Does anybody know what the Dollhouse Murders are?
I feel
never
like
heard
I've
of
heard of it and just
Yo,
never watched it.
I'm gonna tell you the story. We seen this shit in school. It's not even like that kind of a scary movie. We seen this shit in school. I think it's like a public broadcast like horror film about a dollhouse where where this little girl learns of the murders that happened at I think her grandma's house.
Oh my god.
And the dolls reenact the murders every night. So she'll get up and look in the little house and she'll see and bro, there's one scene in particular where she opens the dollhouse and it's a little doll and lights start flashing and it's the funniest scream the little doll's ah! That shit is
Wow.
so fun. Yo, Dallas, I'm gonna look it up while y'all go through y'all's. But yeah, we seen that shit in 6th grade at school. Cause like I said, it's not that crazy of a it's not really even. It's basically kind of like a Goosebumps type situation.
Gotcha.
But it was definitely like one of those made in Georgia public broadcast films. That shit was so funny as a kid. But yeah, that's my honorable mention, hidden gem. And I'm gonna go find that screen because that screen was hilarious.
Alright.
Malcolm, what is your hidden gem of a horror movie?
A hidden gem of a horror movie.
Or just an honorable mention?
An honorable mention. Let me
Yeah,
think.
something you didn't add to your favorite, something that you think should just be sitting out to the interweb so they can go find it, maybe give it a check. A look-sees.
My honorable mention would probably be The Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis. Cause that shit, I never knew what the fuck was going on, bro. Literally to the end of the fucking movie, bro.
Hey, bro, I see dead people.
I see dead people all the time. I was like, yo, you're freaking me out, sir. And then the more it intensified and the worse it got, I was like, yo. But then you realize, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, even though it's probably been 20 years since the movie was out.
Oh my god, that movie is old.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But, bro, there's so many, like, horror movies that are like, yo, this shit is just wild. But, like, some of the best horror movies is when you don't realize what's going on until, like, the fucking end of that shit. And that is one of them.
Some of my favorite things about horror movies, I like when you don't see the monster. Like,
Yeah.
Like Paranormal Activity, I love it because you don't see what's happening.
Yeah. You're just getting fucked up.
You just getting fucked up. Unexplainable.
That's one of the greatest rules that modern day
No, that's what
filmmakers break.
that's what I loved about Cloverfield until the end. I saw the monster at the end. I was like, bro. Like,
you ruined it.
no, exactly. I was like, bro, I love the suspense of I don't know what this shit looks like. It's up to my imagination.
It's like The Thing.
It's up to my imagination to determine what it looks like. Like, what thing is destroying the city? It's like, then you showed it to me, and I was like, Like, my imagination was better.
That's why I was like,
But no, one of my favorite, I ain't gonna say favorite, but like one of the, like a horror movie that I watch anytime I need to laugh is Stitches. It is a UK horror movie.
Alright.
It's basically about this clown. He dies at this child's birthday party. And the clown comes back like 10 years later. Like, he's like 18, 19.
Yeah.
He comes back like 10 years later to kill all the kids that laughed at him at the birthday party.
Oh,
It is, and then they die in the most comical ways ever, dog. He took one kid's intestines, blew them up, and made balloon animals out of them.
oh my god.
It is, dog. It is the way it's shot. It is a fun time. It's not the most scary movie ever, but it is a very good.
Do you remember the name of it?
Yeah, Stitches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's Stitches. It is a UK horror movie that came out of 2012, and I was like, it's not scary. It's just the way that the kills are so comical. It's like he stuck a helium balloon of one kid, and he just inflated him until he exploded. Bro, it's just the way that they die is so funny.
Alright, you know what? I gotta watch this now.
Dog, it is a good time.
Alright.
Like Ali, what is your honorable mention?
Alright, so I feel like not enough people talk about this, even though it is a Nick Cage movie, but Willy's Wonderland.
Isn't that the thing? Isn't that recent? Or
I want to say it came out at least within the last 5 years.
I was gonna say that sounds fairly new.
It's fairly new. It's like one of those movies where like Nick Cage is in it, but like no one actually talks about it. But like the basic synopsis is, you take Five Nights at Freddy's.
Never mind.
And
I know
flip
what
the
you're
roles.
talking about. I know what
Yes.
you're talking about. I didn't see it though.
Bro.
But I know what you're talking about.
Right. So
bro,
like,
didn't it come out like 2021?
yeah, it's super recent. Hold on, because I had it pulled up.
I feel like it came out like
2021. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I
It
was
literally
like,
came
yeah.
out 2 years ago.
I know. I was like, bro, like that sounds like I just haven't watched it.
You need to. Oh my god. So like the basic premise of the movie is like you take Five Nights at Freddy's, right? But you flip the roles. Where like the animatronics are still like they're killers. They're still trying to kill Nick Cage. But it turns out he's the one that's basically killing them. One at a time, essentially. Because like how it works is like Nick Cage driving through town. By the way, he doesn't talk throughout this
No,
entire
that's
movie.
the one thing I know. Like Nick Cage doesn't talk at
He
all.
doesn't say a single word, but he's just driving, gets a flat tire, right? So he gets led to this town in order to get his car fixed. And they're like, it's going to take a while to get your car fixed. So, like, you know, while we get it fixed, you want to volunteer at this rundown amusement thing, you know, just to, you know, pay back the car repairs. And he just does it, right? So as he's cleaning up this this little play area that's like Chuck E. Cheese's, the animatronics start trying to kill him because, twist of the movie, the adults of the town want to sacrifice Nick Cage to the animatronics so they won't wreak havoc on the town or whatever, right? But as they're trying to kill Nick Cage, without missing a beat, without saying anything, will clean this entire amusement park, but as he's being attacked one by one, he flips the table, kills the animatronic, washes up, and just continues cleaning throughout the entire night.
I have to watch it.
It is the most hilariously,
I have
That does sound
bad
hilarious.
shit, insane Nick Cage horror movie I've ever seen.
I gotta watch
And it still has, like, the beats of a normal horror movie because there are other characters and there are other fodder that get killed to, like, get the kill count up. But it's really just Nick Cage being Nick Cage without saying anything.
I'm going to watch that. Can I say one thing?
Good.
A horror movie that I hate, all because of the ending. The Mist.
Yeah.
bro,
Oh,
they had an alternate ending too.
I know, but the one that's showing in theaters and the one that's
Yeah.
always showing on TV, it's
It's
the same
good.
fucking bullshit ending.
Hey, bro, they fucked my man over, bro.
Bruh, I hate that. Bruh, and I was so invested. I was like, okay, cool, they're free in some sense. But nope, one bullet left. And then the fucking lady in the store, she's looking with a fucking smug bitch look on her face, just looking at him. I was like, bro, this ending. I was like, bro, that made the whole movie trash to me. Like, this ending fucking sucks. The mist is trash.
It really is.
I don't, bro. Fucking twist. Like, fuck out of here. I don't care.
Yo, I just found Willy's Wonderland on Tubi.
Yes, I have Tubi installed on my TV. I'm going to watch it.
Oh, we got to make this a watch party at some point. Like, the more people I can get to watch this movie, the better. I'm just saying, it's one of the most out of pocket, left field movies anyone could ever watch.
Oh, have you seen the Banana Splits?
Yes,
Bro.
Bro.
No, see, bro, the thing is, a lot of people didn't remember that the Banana Splits are Hanna-Barbera characters.
Bro.
And they just thought it was, I was like, bro, like, I remember this from a child. I was like, that's not what they did.
You know what the best part? I have personal history with the Banana Splits movie. So I watched it like a while ago, like when it first came out, right?
No, I did too. Because, because it premiered on Sci-Fi.
So here's the thing, like, because I'm one of those freaks that watched it and knew exactly what it was,
Yeah.
I was at a Christmas party with some family members, right? And like,
And y'all watched the Banana Splits?
But here's the thing, like, the idea was like, it was towards the end of the day, whatever, right? And like, everyone's asking, hey, want to watch a movie together? And because it's me, my ex at the time was like, yeah, he has a lot of movies like on him. He can probably put something on. So they're like, do you have something like even kids could watch? And I go, I got this movie called the Banana Splits movie, and I don't tell anyone anything about this movie.
That's low-key evil, Al.
I mean, he is evil.
Bear in mind, the youngest that was in this group was like at the time like 4 and 5.
Nasty. Nasty work, Al. Nasty, man. Why you do that to them kids?
Oh, they enjoyed it.
No, real talk. It is a very enjoyable movie. The ending was kind of dumb, but I still enjoyed it.
Oh,
my
yes,
God.
sir.
I'm just saying, like,
What'd you find, Shaq?
The scene. Don't worry, we ain't gonna play it on pod.
Anyway, that's it. We done.
Yep.
We done with this.
All right, you guys.
All right.
See y'all next
that
about
was a
to.
clean 37 minutes.
That's cool. I'm about to get out of this because it's hot. Happy Halloween.
I know we gon' make a way.